Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for Wlbt Plus. My name is Cara Shirley. I am your digital news desk host here, going to go over some of the top stories that have happened here in the past 24 hours, plus some other little things that we got going on here. If you are watching on our website or through our mobile app, thank you guys for tuning in. And of course, if you're watching it through our YouTube channel or even some of our other social media pages, thank you for tuning in as well. Don't forget, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, you can leave those in the comments section. Love getting to talk with you guys during the WLVT Plus show at 1 o'clock. Let me know where you are watching from, though. So, looking here at our stream here on Facebook, see a lot of you joining in. Let me know where you at. Are you here in Jackson, maybe Pearl, Brookhaven, California? We have people tuning in from all over, really, every day. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Before we jump into the news, though, let's go ahead and take a look outside. We are looking over Natchez right now. Beautiful day, kind of hazy out there, but we aren't expecting any rain today. Looking like it's going to be a rather beautiful day. Great. Great weather out there for us today. We're going to take a look at the weather in just a little bit. Don't forget also to tune in today at 2:30 as our First Alert weather team comes and does their weather show, talking to you about your forecast and what we can expect in the immediate future and looking a few days out, what we can expect then. James Woods is watching from Atlanta. Hi, James. Nice to see you. We have Angela watching from Pearl. Hello. Linda is watching from Laurel. Hello, Linda. Thank you so much for tuning in. And then Martha here is in Perry County. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Appreciate you very much. Let's go ahead and jump into the news right now. And we told you yesterday about the shootings that happened overnight Tuesday here in Jackson. 9 people total were shot, with one of those people being a 3-year-old little girl. Well, there was a shooting on Palm Street. It was two separate incidences where 9 people were shot. So it was a shooting on Palm Street and then another one on Maple Street. So the one that happened on Palm Street, JPD has now made an arrest in that shooting. So here's a video of the night when it happened. So Brendan Booth and at least 2 other people were in a stolen car when they got into a shootout with someone in another vehicle. Booth is being charged with aggravated assault, drive-by shooting, shooting into an occupied dwelling, and possession of a stolen vehicle. Now, police say that more arrests are possible. Of course, Brandon was one of the victims that was shot in the vehicle. There was 3 people in the vehicle. He was one of them that was shot, but he has been arrested in connection with the shooting there on Palm Street Tuesday night. Then over going to the shooting that happened on Maple Street, where a 3-year-old little girl is recovering after she was one of 6 people that was shot there on Tuesday night. So all of the victims from this shooting have been released from the hospital. And Police Chief Joseph Wade says the shots were fired by a group of people in a gray sedan, possibly a Nissan Altima. And this happened around 10:30 Tuesday night. Now, if you have any information on either one of these shootings, please contact Jackson Police Department or Crime Stoppers. The number for Crime Stoppers is 601-355-TIPS, 601-355-TIPS. So if you know anything about the Palm Drive shooting or the Maple Street shooting, please let the police department know about that. Coming back over here to our Facebook stream here. We got Clarissa is tuning in Jackson. Tamika's watching from Gulfport, Maryland, and Mendenhall. And Sandra is watching in Clinton at home. Thank you so much, Sandra. And Sandra's asking, hi, how are you? Sandra, I'm great. How are you today? Thank you for watching. So you guys have been following along with us, this fire that has happened here in Jackson. It started on Saturday, and it is still going. It's smoldering at the moment. Local fire crews are working overtime to try to put out the fire, but it's so massive. And then when you've got tires being lit, or being burned, or the rubber being burned, it's almost impossible to put that flame out. So, Assistant Fire Chief Patrick Armand says the fire is under control. However, it takes a lot of resources to put out a fire of this size, especially with the materials that are burning. And then to make matters worse, a main water pipe broke near the burning site around 6 o'clock yesterday. So they also had to deal with another flare up that happened yesterday morning. Jackson Fire Department is doing their part to keep firefighters healthy and safe, but they do say that this is taking a toll on their equipment.
Manpower, we haven't had much of an issue at all, but it is stressing our equipment. And these trucks are built to pump for long periods of time. But when you start talking about uh, 12 hours or 24 hours consecutive, we are having to shut them down, let them cool off, and put other units in their place.
So once again, the firefighters are actively working to put this fire out as soon as possible. But the assistant chief there says that tire fires typically take longer to put out over other types of fires, and that's simply because of the materials that are burning. Once you get those going, it is really hard to get them out. Let's see. Tammy is tuning in from Flowwood. Hello, Tammy. Thank you so much for watching. We have Donna is tuning in from Pearl, and Tijuana is watching from work. Hey, I'm doing the show from work. That was corny, but that's me. All right, and Pamela Thompson saying good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well, Pamela. So you guys know Daniel Callahan. You remember him from a few weeks back. He is the one that kidnapped two little girls in Louisiana after allegedly murdering their mother. Once they got here to Jackson, one of the little girls, 4-year-old Erin, was was found dead here in Jackson, allegedly killed by Daniel Callahan and his alleged accomplice, Victoria Cox. Well, Daniel Callahan was supposed to go to a hearing yesterday in Louisiana, but that hearing has now been delayed. Um, so he's facing 2 counts of first
Manpower,
degree.
we haven't.
I apologize. He's facing 2 counts of first degree murder, aggravated kidnapping of a child, and second degree kidnapping. He's accused of fatally stabbing Callie Burnett in Louisiana, then kidnapping her daughters and bringing them to Jackson, where he allegedly killed one of the girls. His next court hearing is now set for November in Louisiana, and we are definitely watching that, and we will keep you updated on what happens with his case. Once he goes through the legal process in Louisiana, it is expected that he will then face charges here in Mississippi for the crimes that he committed within our state. We're going to follow it and keep you updated for sure. My friend Janet saying, miss my corny jokes. Well, Janet, thank you so much for that. You may be the only person who misses my jokes. Let's see. Kimberly Parker saying strange. Let's see. Strange that same thing happened in Texas. Same day. The devil burns everything when it's not going his way. All right. Thank you so much. I had no idea that a fire like that happened in Texas, but I'm going to look into that. Thank you so much for that. And Betty is tuning in from Winona, Mississippi. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Now let's look at our. Well, actually, here we got another story here. A legal dumping arrest that was made by Jackson Police Department here in Jackson. It's just the latest of many arrests that JPD has made. They're looking for ways to fix the issue of illegal dumping in our city. So, 2 men were arrested, and the men are 39-year-old Christopher Ellis and 29-year-old Jermaine Reed. So, while the exact dumping location was not confirmed, officers say that it took place around Industrial Drive and Country Club Drive. The men are accused of dumping dressers, furniture, and other debris. So, less than a week ago, 2 other arrests were made for illegal dumping on McDowell Road. And just over a month ago, one man was arrested on South McRaven Road and another on Raymond Road.
These individuals were identified uh, illegal dumping in the city of Jackson. Of course, everyone knows that this is something that our chief, as well as our mayor, have put much emphasis on. And these individuals, with the help of citizens, were identified and arrested for illegal dumping.
So JPD's newly established Neighborhood Enhancement Unit has helped greatly with these recent arrests. And of course, Jackson Police is asking for your help and for you to contact them if you notice any illegal dumping happening in your neighborhoods, or if you catch evidence of it, if you have it on video or anything like that, please contact Jackson Police Department so that we can uh, help them with the Neighborhood Enhancement Unit. The trash on the streets does not make it better for anyone here. So we need to work together to try and get it cleaned up and help turn in the ones that are responsible for this. So speaking of the Jackson Police Department and Jackson Chief Joseph Wade, next week, next Tuesday, actually, I'm going to be doing an interview with Chief Wade. He's going to be here live in studio with us, and he's going to be answering some questions from you guys. Here is a little promo letting you know about it and letting you know the ways that you can submit questions for the chief.
These individuals.
A decorated law enforcement officer, a husband, a father, and now for the past year, he has been the chief of police for Jackson, Mississippi.
I didn't take this job for money, power, ego, or job security.
3 on Your Side takes you behind the scenes as we talk with Chief Wade about his past year. We ask him the hard questions. What has been the hardest moment for you? And we're giving you the opportunity to ask questions too. Join us Thursday, August 29th on Wlbt Plus for 1 year in, a live Q&A with Jackson Police Chief Joseph Wade. And again, that is going to be next Thursday. I'm really excited about it. If you have questions that you would like to submit for Chief Wade to answer, for us to ask him and for him to answer, you can email those questions at askchiefwade@wlbt.com. Again, that's askchiefwade@wlbt.com. You have until next Tuesday to get those questions submitted, and then tune in next Thursday. Yeah, a week from today, next Thursday at 1 o'clock for WLBT Plus, as we show you the interview that we did with Chief Wade, as well as having him live here with us to answer some questions from you guys. I'm very excited about this, and I hope that you get those questions in quickly so that we can look over them and get them to him. I appreciate you guys, though. So let's look at the Talia Hall. So we know, we've told you about it being closed because of some microbial issues that they were having. But city officials are giving us now a better idea of when it could reopen. So Jackson's Deputy Director of Human and Cultural Services said that they hope to have cleanup work completed by the middle of next month. So the city decided to close the auditorium temporarily when the officials described a microbial growth was discovered. They attributed that problem to the heating and air system. The clock is ticking on it opening because we have Kevin Hart, who is scheduled to perform there 1 month from now. We will definitely let you guys know when it gets back open, and hopefully it gets back open in enough time for Kevin Hart to come. I'm kind of excited about that. I like Kevin Hart. I think he's pretty funny. I would love to be able to go see him there. What do you guys think? Do you want to go to see Kevin Hart at Talia Hall? I've never been there, and I want to see it. Plus, I've never seen Kevin Hart. I think it would just be a lot of fun. So now let's turn down to the coast, where a pretty great thing happened for 110 new U.S. citizens. So they took the final step in their citizenship journey in the largest ever naturalization ceremony in the U.S. Southern District Court of Mississippi. And those new U.S. citizens hail from 34 different countries, which I just think this is awesome. So instead of a courthouse, the ceremony took place at the Biloxi High School auditorium, where faculty and students could watch this happen. I love that as well. I love that the students were there to be able to see this happen. One new citizen spoke about what this means to her and her family, as her family members translated the emotions she's feeling after waiting to become a citizen. Y'all, waiting for 17 years to become a citizen. Let me restart that for y'all.
Nước cần cái gì tôi sẵn sàng ủng hộ.
She says she's really happy today to become an American citizen, and she promised she would do her best if the country need her.
Wow. So the U.S. magistrate judge says to witness this event is to appreciate the benefits of one's own citizenship. And I agree with that. 17 years, waiting 17 years to become a citizen. Congratulations to all of those new U.S. citizens, 110 of them there, 34 different countries. That's awesome. So, looking here, going back to our comments, we have Donna Owen saying hello. Hello, Donna. Shamira Hubbard is asking where should dumping be done, and there is the city dump. There's a city dump location for you to be able to take things and dump them, and not just dump them off on the side of the road. Teresa Haggard talking about the people who received their citizenship yesterday. They're doing it the right way. And then Betty Ann Rawson says that she loves Kevin Hart. He is so funny. He is so funny. And I am looking forward to him coming. Hopefully we can get that place open back up before that. Now we're going to look at some stuff that has happened around Mississippi. You know, we told you about the naturalization process, our citizenship ceremony that happened yesterday down on the coast. Well, going to North Mississippi in Lowndes County, a woman is being charged with 5 separate crimes, including a DUI after her vehicle crashed into the back of a bus. So here she is on the screen for you. This happened on Tuesday, and according to the sheriff, there were 3 to 5 students on the bus. So this was the back of a school bus that she crashed into. Thankfully, there were no injuries reported. So the driver of the car left the scene after the accident happened. She was later identified as Ashley Waddell, and that's her on your screen there. She was arrested a short time later. She's being charged with leaving the scene of an accident, driving under the influence, refusal, resisting arrest, no insurance, and DUI, child endangerment. So she did have a child with her at the time of her arrest, and it's not known if the child was in the car at the time of the accident, though. Her bond was set at just over $3,400. So it does not pay to drink and drive, that is for sure. Now, hopping over to Meridian, my hometown, my stomping grounds, very sad situation happened today. A elderly couple was found shot, and this happened on 37th Avenue over there in Meridian. So Meridian Police Department responded to the scene, and they found 2 elderly victims had been shot. One of those victims has passed away from their injuries. The other one remains in critical condition. Meridian Police Department is currently investigating this shooting, and we will bring you any updates when and if we get them. So we went to Leake County yesterday and talked with the high school band there that is getting to go perform in the oldest Thanksgiving Day parade in the U.S. You may think, oh, Macy's? No, it is not actually. So this parade is actually the Duncan Parade. It happens in Philadelphia, and it has been going on here in the U.S. for for a long time. It is actually the longest running Thanksgiving Day parade here in the U.S. So the Leake County High School band, they were selected to perform in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania this year at the Duncan Thanksgiving Day Parade. The school's band director says that this is a huge milestone for the school, and it's going to be a historic moment for the district. They're the only school in the state of Mississippi that has been chosen to go to this parade and perform. And there's only 15 high school bands performing across the entire United States in this parade. So the band's booster club is now seeking sponsorships to help sponsor the students' trips. It's going to cost about $880 per student to get to go to this parade, to get to perform in it. So if you would like to donate to them so they can go, contact the Leake County School District. You can find out how you can donate. Also, we'll put a link in the comments of the live stream here on Facebook and YouTube, so you can go to that and donate to these kids as well. I think this is an awesome thing, representing Mississippi and representing their town. And I just think it's great. Very excited for them. Very excited for these students. I know they got to be just out of their mind excited to get to do something like this, get picked for this. It's a very big honor. Well, before we do anything else, let's look at our weather real quick, see what is happening outside. Our current temperatures right now, we are looking in the mid 80s. Great temperatures, looking 87, several places, 88. Really, I mean, it's just the mid 80s. No rain in our forecast. It does look a little hazy out there, but we don't have any rain in our forecast. No rain on the radar, and no rain is actually expected. If we look over the next 12 hours here in Jackson, you can see we're going to drop down into the mid 70s overnight, but 0% chance of rain. It's going to be a great day to get out and enjoy the sunshine, spend a little time outside. If you haven't had lunch yet, maybe try and get that lunch outside. And if we look over our 7-day forecast, you see we don't have any rain happening, or no chance of rain happening really until we hit next week. But got some great temperatures overnight this weekend. It's going to be a great time to get outside and enjoy your town. Well, guys, that is going to be the end of WLBT Plus today. I know it's not that long, short and sweet, but we brought you what we needed to tell you about. Make sure you tune in to our newscast later today. All the stories that we are working on today, you'll be able to check those out there. Download the WLBT News app, because that app is going to give you those up-to-minute, up-to-date breaking news alerts as it comes into us here at the station. And also download the First Alert weather app, because that's going to give you a pinpoint forecast for your area, let you know if anything is changing and anything like that. That is the end. I will be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Don't forget that if you would like to submit a question for Chief Wade, do that. You can send those questions into Ask Chief Wade at WLBT.com. That special with him is going to be airing next Thursday, 1 week from today. And you have until Tuesday to get those questions in. Again, Ask Chief Wade at WLBT.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Have a great day. Bye.